Well, disposable vapes usually run about 15 to 20 bucks each. And most people that I've spoken to that use disposable vapes are going through one every day or every 2 days. So that's $15 to $20 every 1 to 2 days. By switching to a reusable, whether it be something as small as a pod device or something like this, for example, we'll use the pod device. This costs $14.95, so it's about the same price as a disposable. However, with that disposable, in 1 or 2 days, you'll be buying a new one. With this, you buy $14.95, and then you can buy this for 16 bucks. And then you're good for the next 3 to 4 weeks. And then when this pod burns out and you need to replace it, you're looking at spending $3.50 every 3 to 4 weeks as opposed to 15 to 20 bucks every 1 or 2 days. So without even crunching numbers, just a cost comparison between the two of those, you're spending 25% of the money that you were spending with disposables by switching to something that's refillable. Reusable vapes have a lot of advantages over disposable. With disposable, you run the risk of the battery could be dead on entry. As soon as you open that box, the vape doesn't work. You might not like the flavor. There might be something wrong with the liquid that's inside or the nicotine that's inside, and that's all completely out of the control of the person selling it and the person buying it. By switching to a reusable and what we call an open system where it's refilled instead of just disposable, you're given the ability to decide how powerful you want the device to be, what flavor you want. Vaping Studio and Vermilion River combined have over 200 flavors you can choose from your open system. And along with that, you also get a little bit more control as far as if you go with something like this. There's 3 different heating elements that'll fit in this tank. Each one of those will make my tank operate differently, whether it runs higher or lower, and that can adjust your flavor profile and everything like that. So even by sticking with the same flavor, you can change how that flavor tastes just by customizing your reusable vape. The other reason to switch to reusable is because you will have more control over your nicotine content. Whether you buy a pack of cigarettes or you go get a disposable, the nicotine content that you're going to inhale has been decided for you. For some people it works, for some people it doesn't. But with the disposables, that nicotine content is extremely high. And a lot of the issue with that comes down to some people don't realize just how high it is, and they actually make themselves physically ill from too much nicotine. By switching over to reusable, the nicotine levels won't be as high. They'll be more easily managed. If you walk out of the store unhappy with the nicotine level, whether it's too low and you're not feeling it, or it's too high and you're feeling sick, coming into an actual vape shop and using an open system or a reusable unit will allow you to adjust that nicotine to keep yourself safe and actually succeed at quitting smoking. So at Vaping Studio in Hopkins and Vermilion River in Lakeville, what we do when a customer comes in looking for vape liquid, vape juice, whatever you'd like to call it, is we ask how much that person is currently vaping or smoking. We then factor that into how much nicotine usually on average exists within a pack of cigarettes, or we base it off of how much nicotine they've been using already, and we can ensure that when a customer walks out of either of our locations, they're getting the right nicotine that's going to fit their needs. And we do that through education, through asking questions, and honestly, that's not something you're going to get from a faceless corporation, but it will be something you'll get from us.